privacy is a super important issue, but I do think that the big companies, even as regulation comes, which is inevitable, they'll be able to handle it. People don't mind having a little bit of demographic information about themselves used to target ads. That's value added to the user. You know, there are issues about medical records or the content of your communications that are very private. One challenge with the privacy laws is making sure small companies can still get involved in the ad market. These rules could block lots of new companies. So I think the challenge of privacy can be met. The challenge of what gets published on a platform, hate speech, free speech, fake news, and what you allow people to get outraged about, you know, and what you should do. Every government has a view, and so making sure the government takes the responsibility for those rules, I think that's one of the toughest things for any platform where people are expressing opinions. So that's a separate issue, and I think the harder of the two.
You mean acting as a publisher rather than a bulletin board, going all the way back to CompuServe? Right,
and if people expect you to stop certain things and not others, they'll always view that in retrospect. And it's a real-time system with millions of people writing things. Those judgment calls, you need some standards group of the government, not a private corporation, to make those calls.
Charlie, what do you think?
Well, I think we always use television ads to flog the idiots of each party to the polls and to sell them in a very misleading way. And we're just shifting the misleading ads to a different medium. I do think it works better. In other words, I think the Facebook thing, it's really good at flogging angry idiots to the polls. And I think that changes the equation some.
Changes the equation, meaning you think it
has an effect on politics.
It has an effect on politics and therefore will bring in regulation?
I think it therefore won't bring in regulation.
Because
it's hard to control people who want to be silly about politics.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.